The Dylan and Jessy Show!
Welcome back to another episode of Mistletoes.
Oh boy, it's Danny!
Yeah.
We
are still in the arcade.
I forgot to practice a new voice for him. What should I give him? We'll see.
1, 2, 3. The little dart leaves my hand, going faster than I expected towards the bulletin board. To my biggest surprise, it hits the smallest, most valuable balloon in the game. Yes!
That was great! Well, Lumina, that was really awesome.
The man in charge of the game gives us an option to choose which stuffed toy we like from the biggest bags.
You choose.
I point to a huge pink teddy bear in the middle of the group, and the man hands it to Daniel, who in turn hands it to me.
It's yours.
Mine? You're sure?
Of course. I'm not a girl. I don't like pink teddy bears.
Pink elephants? I hesitantly take the bear and hug it tightly. Thanks, Danny.
No problem. See? I told you. You can do it. If you just believe in yourself. You gotta believe.
Believe? Do you believe he can find my brother?
No. Of course not. We'll find him. My father will. I'm sure of it. Don't worry so much, okay?
Okay. Of course I'm still worried, but I don't tell Daniel that. I want this day to be fun. I want to keep my mind off of things.
What do you want to name the bear?
I want to name him...
Oh, Miss
Barry?
Wait, it has like a line here. Can we type it ourselves?
Oh!
Oh my god!
Oh, how do we gonna name it?
Let's come up with the stupidest name ever. Oh, what should we name him? Or her? Crap, what should we name him?
I don't know.
Wait. Gonna crap the keyboard real quickly here. What could I call him? Do you have any ideas?
I don't know.
How about...
I know.
What?
Monokuma.
Oh my, I guess Monami fits better, but
Okay,
let's go
Monami.
for Monokuma.
That's a Q, yeah.
Monokuma.
Monokuma.
That's it.
No,
Why is it?
M-A. Monokuma.
I'm gonna write from the beginning. M-O-N-O-Q-A-M-A. Monokuma. Enter. Oh, that's a pretty name. Wait, bring back the keyboard. Oh, that's a pretty name. As pretty as the girl who named her. You're such a smooth talker, Daniel.
Yeah. I feel my cheeks go red at this compliment. Thanks? Silence. What?
Silence! I thought someone was yelling that.
Daniel clears his throat.
Come on, let's go try out the rides.
Okay. We go to many different rides, having more fun at each new ride we go to.
This is actually a pretty fun route so far.
The rides here in the arcade aren't as big as a normal amusement park, since they're all indoors after all, but still a lot of fun. I'm really happy that Daniel is always game to try new things. Funny, I've always looked at him as the wimpy kid, nothing at all like his brother Gabriel, who seems more badass. Speaking of Gabriel, I wonder where he is. Oh, by the way, Dan, where did Gabby go? I think to the garden.
Most likely to the garden.
The garden?
Oh, I mean the park. The real park. We call it the garden because, well, it's full of flowers.
Oh, you mean the green area in the park where there's a lot of different
Flora? That's the one.
Cool, we call it the garden as well.
Now that's a nice coincidence.
Gabby doesn't seem like the type to like flowers though. Is he really like that?
Yeah, actually loves flowers. Because of that, he gets along with Landis, even though it's not that obvious.
Ah yes, Landis is also a flower lover.
Yup. I know the stigma that goes with guys who like flowers, but I personally think it's fine. What about you? I really like the sunflower from Conker's Bedford, eh?
Well...
Oh crap, I have to pick up the guide again. Daniel's good ending. To the park, it's fine. I mean, I guess
Yeah.
the other, I mean, the option of it's strange will be pretty weird. I wish I would guess this one, but you never know with these types of games. I know, it really is. And you should see our house, it's filled with flowers. I mean the outside, since we've got this huge garden.
Really? That's cool.
Well, for my brother, yes.
Huh? What about you then?
I don't really like flowers, but
He shrugs.
it's okay with me.
But how come you don't like flowers? I mean, flowers are so nice to look at.
I do like looking at them, but just that Gabby, on the other hand, can tend to flowers the whole day without getting tired at all. Our mom loved flowers, so I guess Gabby got it from her.
I see. We talked for a bit more about random things, and before we know it, it's already getting late.
So, what would you rather eat? A talking gorilla or a dog? Would you look at the time?
Ah, I didn't notice it at all.
Yeah, I had fun as well.
Me too.
We should head back.
Alright, will you pass by the police station?
Yeah, that's where my brother will be. And I think we're gonna wait for my dad to go home tonight.
Oh, is it alright if I go with you?
Of course. I think it's better that way anyway. After all, it's pretty unsafe to go outside alone these days.
Not just outside though.
Well, I know. But it's more dangerous, right?
I guess so. He forces a smile to his face.
Let's go. Uh-oh. Let's go. Oh, I guess I actually accidentally scrolled back. Well, it's about time, don't you think? Sorry. Had fun? Lots.
Daniel points to the bear I was holding in my arms.
Nice bear. What's his name? Oh.
She's a her, not a him.
Let's give him a name. But...
The name's Monokuma.
Cute. Yeah. You got that for her? Yeah.
Gabriel gave Danny a knowing look.
Cool. Oh, by the way, Dan. Dad called earlier. About what? Her brother.
I flinch. There's news about Vincent?
Yeah, a couple of kids playing in the street apparently saw him the night he disappeared.
For real?
Uh-huh. They're witnesses to the crime, so it says. However, we're not yet allowed to speak to the kids today.
Why not?
They're kids. We don't want them traumatized by the questioning, do we?
I guess not.
Besides, we're going to need them for the court case. The court case? Yep. This isn't anything serious, is it? What, like human trafficking?
Human trafficking? Danny gives me a sideways glance.
Gap, don't mention such troubling things.
The smaller twin sighs, looking at me.
Which one is smaller?
Yeah.
Don't worry, Amina. Dad says they'll be available tomorrow.
But I can't wait for tomorrow. I have to find out now.
No rush, Lumina. We'll find him. But it's also important that we catch the criminal who did this.
I know, but...
If Dad thinks that we should take it slow, maybe we should listen to him.
There's nothing I can do about it anyway, is there? The twins glance at each other and shrug.
Yep. Not for now. But if you want, Gabby and I can accompany you tomorrow. Dad probably won't allow us to talk to them so easy, Daniel. We're going to talk to them outside the precinct. We can do that, right, Gabby? You mean get their files? Where they live? Something like that.
Gabriel pauses for a moment, obviously thinking about what to do. Oh, please say yes.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. So, tomorrow?
Yeah. Yup.
Alright, good night, you two.
Good night, Lumi. Good night. Oh.
I smile as I hold Monokuma in my arms.
Aww.
What a sentence! I didn't know I would have read that sentence in my life!
I mean, I'm a Monokuma plushie. I can smile as I hold him in my arms.
I know that it was just a nice gesture. Oh, it's punishment time! Ding dong, bing bong.
I sent Vincy to the ultimate school where he is locked and forced to participate in a murder game.
But I can't have feeling this.
Vincent. What's Lumina's last name again?
I don't know.
Duval.
Duval.
Vincent Duval.
Is that like a drink?
I don't know.
Is that like a water?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Vincent Duval. It's punishment time. What's this ultimate talent? The ultimate gamer again?
Strange. I'm really thankful though. Thanks to those twins.
Whee!
Okay, that's nice.
Oh, I think it's human trafficking again, but I'm not sure. Yeah, human trafficking. It's the same as with Gabby. Yeah. Human trafficking, asks Danny, and that's not true. Also, I should probably save the game. Human trafficking. It's
Scary thought.
Whee!
Oh.
I think it's obvious that we just
Yeah.
have to ask Danny out. Yeah, ask Danny. Danny!
I've made the decision. I choose.
You! Pikachu! I made that joke last time.
Yeah.
Wait, I just remembered. There's something I forgot to do back at home.
What?
That'll kill me if he finds out I haven't fixed the board we broke down. Oops, I forgot about it as well. What were you guys doing with the board? I'm going home. I'll head to the precinct. You accompany her, Dad? Alright.
So I didn't even need to choose?
I mean, last time we sort of did, but never mind. Don't worry. I know you would have chosen Dan anyway. Fine pick. So let's go to the skits now.
Yeah.
Well, according to these files, 3 kids saw what happened that night.
Isn't there anything there about what they saw?
No, nothing. It appears the kids are pretty terrified of the police, so they won't speak up for now. But let's just ask them personally, okay?
And not solemnly, and the two of us head toward the street where the kids are. Oh, those kids again. From afar, I can already see a young brown-haired boy with 2 other children.
Ah, my voice.
One's a pretty blonde-haired girl with big blue eyes. The other is a dark-eyed young boy with a black ponytail.
He looks like Toon Link. Hello. Oops. Wait, what? What?
The kids merely look up to us, mouths
Agape.
as well gently glancing sideways at Daniel. Can't we ask you something?
But what is it, miss?
The other night, a boy disappeared. We saw what happened, right? The 2 boys look at each other as if debating whether or not to speak up. The brown-eyed boy looked back at me.
We have, miss. Are you part of the force too? Nope, we're just some teenagers. You're just kids too? Something like that. But you're bigger.
Well, you'll be big too someday, right?
Right. Well, we saw something, mister, but we don't know if we should tell it to you.
Why is that?
Because we're not so sure of it.
But can you help us?
Why should we?
Because the boy who disappeared, he's my brother. The children look startled, but to my amazement, their hard faces soften as they smile shyly at me.
We'll help you, miss.
Thank you. Come on, let's get you kids something warm, alright? They all look at each other and smile slowly, stretch across their dirty faces.
Alright.
The 5 of us head to a nearby cafe for some quick food. Dan orders bread and hot milk for the children. To my surprise, he also orders me a cafe latte. I look at him shyly, pulling my wallet from my pocket. He grins at me and gently pushes my money away. I shrug, smiling back, and turn to the kids. Are you enjoying the food? 2 pairs of eyes, one blue and the other black, look at me, while the brown-haired child replies to my question.
Yes, miss, merci.
I smile at him, playing with my cup. I make a mental note about how nice his French accent sounds to my ears.
Wait, she was playing with her what now?
And I down, French is a required subject for elementary school children, so it's possible that these kids do go to school. So, mind telling us what your names are?
My name is Louis, miss, and these are my friends Fleur and Adrien.
Oh, hi! Hello.
How old are you, Louis?
I glanced at Daniel, wondering why in the world that would be important.
Just curious.
Louis smiles up at us with his bright green eyes.
I'm turning 8 soon, Adrien is 9 and Fleur is 5. I'm almost 6!
The beautiful little girl puts up her hand, slowly counting each finger up to 6.
See? Ah, I see. We're 18, if you were curious. Cool. Yeah.
Louis, can you tell us now what you and your friends saw the other night?
I only know bits and pieces, miss, but Fleur and Adrien are gonna help me. Oh, sure! What's it that you wanted to know, miss?
I lower my head to match the girl's eye level. Have you seen my brother? He's a tall 10-year-old with dark blonde hair and green eyes.
The one with the cherubim hair, Fleur. Oh! Yes, miss!
I think we did see him.
Oh yes, we did see him last night! But why didn't you tell the police?
They were pressing us to tell everything we knew.
We too are confused over what happened, miss. We think we saw something, but we can't be so sure. But we did see him!
Really?
Wee! The angel!
Oh, this again.
Oh,
The
no.
angel, more like the little
We already read this.
Oh, I miss him. Yeah. Yes. He's my brother.
Oh, he's your brother? He's real pretty, miss. Just like you!
Thank you.
Is that so? She's really pretty, don't you think? Oh, she is!
Oh, Dan, you're embarrassing me.
Oh, but I'm not.
Shh.
So, what happened? The other night, Mr. the cherubim boy went out at around... What time was that again? Oh...
6 o'clock?
Yeah, something like that. He stayed outside for a while. Like for about a half hour, miss. And then I was it, so I wasn't able to see what happened next. I wonder why you still remember what happened. Probably because he waited for so long. Or maybe it's because...
I know why he stood out to me, Louis.
Why?
Because the old woman from that house went out and talked to him.
Oh yeah, that was around the time I became it, right?
Yep.
We.
The old woman talked to him then? Yeah, and then they talked for a while. I remember your brother because he kept shaking his head even though he was smiling. They looked pretty happy anyway. Oh.
Wait, old woman? Who is this old woman you're talking about? The old woman who lives over there, mister.
He points out the window to a housing unit from across the street.
There's a creepy old woman who lives there. She seems to have lost a few knobs, I reckon.
How can you say so?
She keeps offering people her cookies, miss. You remember the one time, Adrien? What about that time? She made Adrien cry once. That old woman wanted my friend to come inside her house, and when he didn't want to, she started pulling him inside.
Oh my gosh, that's horrible. Why would she do that? She was forcing me to eat one of her cookies, miss.
And there were green chunks inside of them. Then what happened?
A neighbor saw what was happening and he threatened to call the police, so she let go of me.
You think that old woman...
I turned to Daniel. So? The creepy old woman? Did she take...
We shouldn't jump to conclusions, Lumina. Let's listen to their story first. And then we'll decide what to do.
I look back at the children.
Oh, and you should have called some reinforcements. What if she tried forcing that boy to...
I can't. The other kids had all hidden. And you were it, so you didn't see what happened.
I know. Ugh, if only I knew.
Adrian, Louis, after that, what happened? Did Vince go with the old woman? They look at each other and shake their heads. I didn't see.
I was still it.
Suddenly, the blonde-haired girl speaks up.
He was like an angel!
The two boys glance at her, then they look sheepishly at us.
Sorry, miss. Little Fleur was only 5 years old. I already said I'm almost 6!
Yeah, but stop talking about angels. Louis turns to us and sighs.
This conversation is almost exactly the same as the last time. We can't skip it because it's like a couple of lines that are different with Daniel. Ooh. She saw angel figurines in the window of Toy We read this last time.
And she keeps insisting that your brother was an angel, or not that angel.
Yeah.
Thing.
He is, with all the blah blah blah. Danny
Danny looks at me and it's obvious that he too feels the same way. Something just doesn't add up. I smile again at the children. So my brother looked like an angel? Can you please tell us what you saw?
Is it really possible she saw something? Was she with you the other night? Yeah, but she what? What? Yeah, but she was playing alone. Did you see anything, Fleur?
She could have, you know. After all, she was in a corner making little houses with her sticks.
What corner?
That corner. He pointed to a line of hedges with thick bushes and sorrel instead of concrete.
Well, all of this stuff happened very nearby this cafe. They can just point at it.
His point. Daniel nodded, looking curiously at the hedges.
Over the hedge. You mean maybe she You mean maybe she just hid there or something?
Yes, mister.
Oh, I was hiding there because I was making a pretty house for Eeyore.
Did you see anything?
I saw the angel. Oh, it's a terrible boy, I forgot. And the scary woman talked to him, and he was saying no. Oh, she was probably giving him cookies again. But those cookies taste bad because they don't taste like cookies. They taste like weed. They probably didn't want them because maybe knew the cookies are made of weed. Slow down. Oh, no, she's talking about my cookie.
Despite the tension, I hear Daniel suddenly chuckle to himself. I glance at him.
Chuckle.
Wait a minute. To keep my eyes off of the kids for a few seconds, I glare at Danny beside me.
And when I look back, the kids are gone, probably kidnapped by the old woman.
What's wrong?
Nothing, Lumina. You just look like a mommy there. What? Again? Gabriel said the exact same thing. This is so boring. Why are they doing almost the exact same route?
So you think it's funny?
A bit.
I slap his shoulder playfully, grimacing.
Slap the shoulder. Oof.
One day, when we get children, this again, I'll be the one laughing my head off at you.
Me?
Daniel suddenly turns a dark shade of red and I realize the implication of what I just said. Hey, I'm not saying that it's not necessarily you and me. It could be
You already read this.
Yeah. Oh gosh, never mind. I hurriedly turn to the kids who are looking back at me with wide eyes. I'm sorry, Fleur. What were you saying again?
About the cat! But the angel, Fleur. Oh yeah! Look, I saw an angel last night. Oh, he was pretty. Like the one in the windows, and he was just as white as them. And yeah, he was like an angel.
How come?
Because... Oh, I really don't know how to say it.
Please just try. For me, please, Fleur.
He was an angel, like going up, down.
What?
An angel going down.
Suddenly, Daniel's phone rings.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Hmm?
He looks at the four of us sheepishly.
Meh. Sorry. Hello? Yeah, you found something? What? There are leads? Okay, then we'll be right there, Gab.
Click! What did they say?
They found some leads. You have to go. It sounds pretty important too.
But Fleur is still telling me something about.
I know, but screw that girl.
He sighs.
Don't worry, Lumina. We'll return, okay? Ow! Do you have to go, miss?
Unfortunately, yes. That's okay, right? We'll be back, okay?
Oh, are we coming back here tomorrow?
Of course, we're gonna bring some treats too.
Yay! Merci.
She starts jumping up and down, her curls bouncing as she does. The two other children just grin at me when they hear what I just said.
Gee, thanks a lot, miss.
Yeah, no problem. Daniel nudges me and whispers in my ear.
Lummy, these kids love you. How will we get away?
I have a plan, but you may not like it.
As long as it's not like Gabriel's plans, I'll think I'll be.
I wince as I silently stomp on his foot. I couldn't imagine that he was going to like my plan.
Ow!
Fleur's eyes widen as she stares at Danny's twisted face.
Oh, are you okay, mister? Aww.
I can't help but giggle as I playfully pat my partner's back. He's fine, Fleur, he's fine.
Oh! Ow!
Why's Fleur like that? Adrian and Louis remain at the side and I chuckle at their attempts to hold in their laughter.
Oh, these kids. These damn kids.
Laugh it up, Danny.
What else can I do? Hey.
He nods towards Fleur, who sadly looks at him with his wide blue eyes.
We'll be back tomorrow. Ow! Thanks, Miss Monsieur. Sure. Let's go, Mommy Lumina.
Haha, okay, bye kids. You leave them at the table, still drinking their cups of hot milk and plates of bread. Vince, I hope you are drinking a hot cup of milk right now too.
Alright, next time on the thing with mistletoes. Whew, we'll see how hopefully less repetitive Danny's route goes, I hope.
Yeah.
Anyway, see you guys then.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.